What's up, everybody? I'm Josh Meek, the Uber Geek. Welcome to Pretty Dece, your daily entertainment and pop culture show. Today on the show, we're going to talk about Pokemon Let's Go, because a new trailer for Pokemon Let's Go dropped this week. Of course, Pokemon Let's Go is the upcoming series of Pokemon games. There's a pair of them coming out for Switch. It debuted at E3. They revolve around Pikachu and Eevee. So instead of doing the normal Pokemon game thing, where you choose a starting Pokemon among three that is in both games, these games you'll either be buying the game that lets you start with Pikachu or buying the game that lets you start with Eevee, and obviously catching more Pokemon along the way as you go. People were a little skeptical at E3 when this game debuted because of the Pokemon Go integration. It seems like this game in some way is tied pretty closely to Pokemon Go, and we don't really know everything about that yet. But we did get this new trailer this week, and I gotta say, this game looks amazing. The art style is kind of uniquely different than any other Pokemon product that we've seen so far. It's very cartoonized, it's very stylized, I like it a lot. We actually go back to Kanto in this game, which is the region from the very first Pokemon games, Red and Blue. You might have played them on the original Game Boy, now you're going to be able to see them in all of their awesome 3D glory on the Switch. And the redesigned 3D world of Kanto looks incredible. The entire game kind of seems to be a retelling of Red and Blue. You face off against, very well-known characters. So there are gym leaders like Brock and Misty that they showed off in this trailer. And again, these characters that we do know, Brock, Misty, Professor Oak, look amazing in this new art style. They're very stylized, they're very cool and cartoonish. I absolutely adore how the characters and the Pokemon look in this game. Now, you can also, in addition to all the awesome style stuff, you can ride on Pokemon in this game. They showed off lots of different Pokemon that the main character is riding on. Looks really cool. The Pokemon are massive on the screen, riding on a giant Onix, kind of just tooling through town is ridiculous and looks super fun. It looks like a really cool way to kind of like maneuver around the game. And more importantly, you can customize and kind of dress up your main character, which is something that I know a lot of people will love to be able to do. So you can, of course, play male or female, and then it looks like there's tons of outfits and kind of hair options. And even cooler than dressing up your main character, you can customize your Pikachu and Eevee. You can give them kind of different hairstyles. So they showed off a few in the trailer, and holy cow, is a Pikachu with a little tuft of hair up front the most adorable thing you've ever seen. These two Pokemon, they've really designed them in a way where they emote really well, and they really just kind of give off this cute factor that's kind of hard to describe until you see the trailer, and then you just desperately need to have them. I think the addition of kind of choosing hairstyles for your Pokemon is a really simple thing, but it really is going to go a long way to allow you to kind of customize and make this your Pikachu and have a bit more ownership over that digital monster that you have. I really love kind of that aspect of the game. Now, the game is also going to support co-op, so you can play with a friend, you can play against a friend, and it looks like you might even have sort of co-op buddies who show up in the game. The wording in the trailer is support trainer, so maybe you have people that tag along with you over the course of the game, even if it isn't a real person. Not really sure how that works out so far, but the idea of playing a Pokemon game co-op with someone is very cool, something we've needed for a long time in the game, so I really like that as an addition. Overall, throughout the trailer, it has, really fantastic battle animations, really fantastic trading animations. They're really doing a lot more with the games now that they're on the Switch than they could have on 3DS even. I think it looks really cool. Overall, I'm really pumped for this game, even if it might not have every single trapping we've come to expect from a Pokemon game, because it's either geared towards new players or they're trying to do this new thing, tying it in with Pokemon Go. Everything that they've shown so far looks like something that I really, really need to be a part of and really, really need to play, and it just looks like an absolute treat. So I personally am very hyped for this game and cannot wait to find out more. So that's going to do it for Pretty Dece for today. Thanks very much for joining me to talk about Pokemon Go and the newest trailer. We'll definitely find out more about these games as we get closer to the November release date of them. If you like this show and you want to see more, new episodes of Pretty Dece premiere weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/PrettyDeceShow. You can also check out the daily episodes on the podcast feed and on the YouTube channel. You can find that at prettydeceshow.com/video. And of course, you can follow me in all of the various social media platforms. I'm on Facebook and Twitter at Pretty Dece Show.